King Alcohol has many forms by which he catches man. He is a beast of many horns, and ever thus has been. For there's rum, and gin, and beer, and wine, and brandy of logwood hue, and hawk, and port, and flip, combined to make a man look blue.
All right, so Blind Pig Confessions. We're not sure how this show's going to go. It's one of those late night shows. It's a late night show. We got a little, what's our background music going on right now?
We got some Edmund Fitzgerald by Gordon Lightfoot.
There you go.
Mr. Gordon Lightfoot.
Hell yes.
It's a really good song.
It's awesome. Pull that mic a little closer there, Roach. You got it. No,
Good
just pull the mic
song.
closer.
Yeah, you don't.
I mean, you can go. Yeah, I mean, you can, I guess, reach further forward and swallow
I know
it.
that kind of turned me out. I kind of wish you'd just keep it back there and let him do that all night.
So we're back at the taco shack.
We are.
And with a bunch of old Brendan friends. And I'm
we're
interested.
Old now? We're old.
Well, Brendan's old friends.
Fuck.
Yeah. Either way, it's not
Yeah,
coming out
I'm
correctly.
old, I get old
yeah,
friends.
it happens. So
Yeah.
what can I do? I don't know. But I'm thinking it's.
We went to the Moose.
We did go to the Moose.
We went to the Moose, and what was the name of the band? What was Harley's kid's name of the band?
Wonder Hill?
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Wonder Hill?
Wonder Hills?
Hill.
They weren't bad. They were.
No, it kind of you couldn't really hear.
The audio was a little too low.
Yeah.
I mean, there
But,
was a banjo, there was a fiddle, there was a mandolin.
Yeah.
Yep.
But it was a great
And-
benefit for Jeff Schoberg, and glad to be there and support
Fighting
that.
the cancer. Fuck cancer.
Yeah, fuck cancer.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So yeah, it was. I'm glad we got to go down there and see some people I haven't seen in a long time. And
Yeah, you especially. I
listen to
mean, Jesus, man. It was like a class reunion for you, wasn't it?
all of us. I mean, Jeff was
Oh,
in our
yeah.
class, so yeah, it was. So it was cool to see people I haven't seen in a long time,
It's awesome.
and just to see the support for Jeff, and
Yeah.
very cool.
It was a good turnout.
Then we came back here, and now we're gonna get shitty.
Yeah, well, yeah, we're gonna get shitty faced or something.
Oh, we got some dancers over here. Look at
They're already dancing. Well, Brandon's gonna start dancing here in a minute because it's ABBA. So he loves the ABBA.
I do love the
hate
ABBA.
ABBA.
He loves the ABBA.
He does. He does
Love
love ABBA.
Oh,
He
come
does
on,
love
Mickey.
Oh my god,
It's Waterloo.
it's awful.
Hey, this brings back memories.
We were going to get a tattoo in Lake Station.
So here, hold on. It's starting now. So
It's
these are
starting.
the old. We're
So-
gonna do old stories from Brendan. We're gonna do all kinds of old Brendan stories.
Going to Lake, and this is from Jackson Heights. And I don't know if you guys were in the car with me and Ryan, and I think we took Dawn to get a tattoo,
Right?
which was scary in itself. So we're like halfway there, we're going, and the guy was playing. The guy was talking. Whatever radio station was from Gary, started playing. He played an ABBA tune, and he got just annihilated with phone calls saying, because he would say it was one of his favorite bands, whatever. Yeah, yada yada yada. So he got annihilated with phone calls, and people were saying, "ABBA sucks, ABBA sucks, ABBA sucks." So he said, "Well, fuck you guys. I'm playing the next 2 hours of all ABBA." So all the way to Lake Station, we got to hear ABBA. I was in heaven because I love ABBA. It was glorious. And there were so many nights at Jackson Heights where we listened to ABBA and Bay City Rollers and
Hold on.
T-Rex,
Do
where-
you have an ABBA tattoo on your ass?
I don't, but I would get one.
Head east.
What?
Inner thigh.
Oh, all right. Well,
Head east on top of that.
Whose thigh?
outer thigh.
Whose thigh? In her thigh? What?
a problem with ABBA?
No, I'm good with ABBA.
They're fighting
No,
words.
it's horrible. It's awful
How
stuff.
can
It's
how can we
awful.
not like ABBA?
ABBA sucks.
Because
man.
it's ABBA.
See, you're going back
Hey, you need to go to Australia.
Apartment
They like to
days.
play ABBA there.
rent an apartment.
So what happened with the tattoo thing, though? I mean,
He got
It was just, the guy.
he got on his butt cheek.
He put ABBA on for 2 hours straight
Oh,
just to
that's
piss
awful.
all his listeners off, and it was
Wow.
like, screw you guys. So, but
That's
it was a
pretty
good ride for me. It was nice. Me and Ryan loved it, but it was just funny because we had the cops would come to the house, and
Every
me
weekend.
and Roach
Every
and Keith and Ryan would be sitting there, and they could knock on the door for the music, and then we listen to like Bay City Rollers start, and they'd be like, they open the door up, there's a couple of it just hanging out. Roach danced with a broom, and they were like, the cops were like, what the fuck?
They go. They go.
Stop.
They would say, "Is he 21?" And they say, "Yeah." Slam the door.
doesn't matter. I'm in my own damn house. Shouldn't matter anyways, does it?
Well,
I don't know what the rules were.
No.
we got away with it, didn't we?
Yeah, I don't think they wanted to bust us because we were.
It's
idiots.
a lot of paperwork.
Yeah,
It is a lot of paperwork.
Pretty much.
Yeah, how
And
they
they saw, and then they heard the music you were listening to.
I
and
think
like,
they probably figured it was a bunch of Marys
Well,
in the house,
well,
and
when they looked inside,
God
say,
bless them,
They probably they're like a Mexican dancing the disco. No.
and a bunch of white guys
You
watching.
know
them.
what? Oh, they must have paid for this. They were paying for this entertainment.
Rose used to get mad because remember we used to go do the monkey dance, and he used to get all pissed off. He's, I'm
Oh,
not
yeah.
doing it anymore. But he would do it.
The monkey
What the
dance.
hell's a monkey dance?
That shit.
We
that
put
shit
on
hurt.
we put on
Roach,
that
can you
shit-
show us
that
what
shit-
the monkey dance
we
is?
put on La
hurt.
Bamba, and we'd say Roach do the monkey dance, and he'd be like, I'm
Roach,
not
show
a
the monkey
you know.
dance.
and-
That shit hurt.
I want to see the monkey dance.
No, it's past my prime. It
Come
hurts.
on.
It hurt
Hurts
then.
now.
It's after midnight, man.
I probably
Show
I
us
won't
the monkey
I won't even
dance.
get up after
Put on
that.
some
Whoa, whoa! I don't even what?
Oh,
You won't
shoot.
even get up or get what?
I wouldn't get up after the monkey
Oh,
dance.
okay. That's I
That's
think
a-
you're doing
that's
it
a-
wrong then.
No.
No dance should hurt that much.
No. The way I did it, yeah.
Oh, you're doing it
It,
wrong.
it
then.
was the monkey dance.
That means you're doing it wrong.
Yeah, he
No.
might break a leg doing that now.
See?
He got down.
The monkey dance was the monkey dance. You
It's
got to
the
get down and do
wiggles.
the monkey dance. You got to be a monkey.
Was there cardboard involved? Did
No.
you have parachute pants on at all and spinning around?
It was straight
break
up.
dancing
It
to
was-
ABBA?
It was straight up.
Troy, did you have parachute pants? You did,
Hell
didn't you?
Yeah, I did.
He still
You did.
does.
I did.
He still
You did
does.
too?
I did.
They're in a
Yes.
box on the shelf. He saves everything.
Yep. I can do the worm. I can do the worm.
I don't
I-
have the parachute pants, but I got everything else saved.
I could do the worm, the helicopter. Yeah, I had the
Oh,
cardboard
God.
down. Yeah.
I want to see the worm.
Oh God, no! I'd break my hip now. Or my balls.
I cried my eyes out. It's like my sixth grade, or my sixth, or not my sixth. Yeah, I was in sixth grade as well. It's 11, 10,
Yeah.
my birthday party. My brothers told my mom and dad the only thing I wanted was parachute pants. So I I'm like all excited. I got my friends there, and I opened up a pair of fucking parachute pants, and I was crying. I mean, I shed tears at my birthday party because they got me.
How old
fucking-
were you?
Like 10.
Wow.
They got parachute pants. I was so pissed.
Tell the truth. Did you wear them?
No, I did not wear them.
Whatever.
No.
You did the fucking MC Hammer, didn't you?
No, did not wear them. I was pissed. My brothers thought it was hilarious.
Well, of course. Of course. That's what they do. That's what it's your older brother. Well, come on.
Two of them.
Brothers.
Well, I haven't met the other one.
Oh,
I
yeah,
only-
he's
I only
an
know
asshole,
Ryan.
too.
Hey, good
Dave,
luck.
Dave's a good guy now. He was an asshole when I was younger.
Hey,
But
he's like Sasquatch. You can barely see him. He comes out of the woods when he wants to.
Take a block of cheese, dude. David eat cheese.
Dave.
Dave would eat cheese. What?
oh yeah, he can't cook, so he gets his fridge is full of Guinness and cheese.
Cheese.
Wow.
That's it.
Yeah.
Well, and now he learned how to boil eggs. So he has
Just last year.
in a couple years. So he has hard-boiled eggs, cheese, cottage cheese, and Guinness.
Wow. That's an awkward keto diet there.
Yeah.
That's a very awkward keto diet.
And I
there.
tell you, he's very proud that he's like he boils eggs. So I mean, that's cooking. That's chef level. So he
We
boils
get him one of those egg steamers, so he didn't have
Yeah.
to bother with boiling them. Just steam them.
I know.
A little egg cooker.
When I first met him, he's sitting at the dining room table. He'd be eating a bowl of cereal. Going, "This is the best damn cereal I ever had."
He may have been high.
Every time I seen him.
Oh,
Microwaving the
No,
soup.
never microwave. It was just bowl
Cold?
of cereal. Just a bowl of cereal.
Oh, bowl of cereal.
So-
okay.
That's
All I
it.
got
we moved to Plymouth. We lived on Nutmeg Ridge, right? And so it outside. Dave had moved there to go back to college, to go back.
Right.
He went to Purdue to become a teacher, and but he liked to smoke things. So one of his first
I like
night-
to smoke things too.
one of his first nights back, the window in his bedroom that he had faced the airport, and he had no idea that there was an airport anywhere in the vicinity. Sheboygan, there's no airports around, so he's sitting here one night. That was when you remember USA Up All Night, that shit was
Oh, yeah.
gone, and then Ricky Rackman, right? Remember what was that, heavy
Oh,
metal?
yeah.
So I'm out in the living room watching this shit. It's like fucking 2:00 in the morning. Dave comes out. He's like, "Holy shit!" He goes, "You gotta get in here."
What was he smoking?
Huh?
I'm back to the smoking thing.
The green stuff. And it's like, you gotta get in here. I'm like, what the fuck? You got to get in here. Just get in here. So I go in there. He's like, just watch. Just quiet, watch. He's like, just watch. There'll be lights in the sky. So we're sitting here in about 5 minutes. Lights come up. He's like, there it is. It's a fucking airplane. Right? He goes, every 10 minutes, these little fucking lights come in the sky. I'm like, there's a fucking airport right there.
I mean, really?
He was so sad that he thought it was aliens, right? So he's like, God damn it.
He did.
He was sad. He was watching this for like hours, thinking he was onto something. You know, he saw aliens going through the.
Wow.
Yeah. Don't smoke pot, kids.
The Douglas brothers. Don't do drugs.
And a few times he said, "Hey, just wait a couple hours, and Vicky would get up and make us breakfast."
Oh my God! Here we go.
All right, so keeping it going, Roach.
So
Go with a Brendan story. We did a Douglas brothers story. Roach, go with a Brendan. You had a Brendan story you were bringing up. I don't remember which one it was.
Oh, which one?
I don't know. You pick one.
Which one were we talking about?
I don't care. Pick one. You had one you were talking about in the car for a minute, but then but pick something.
You need to talk about Party Pack.
Party Pack.
Get your headset on. Get your headset on.
Oh, no, sir. This is your story.
Your story. You tell it.
It's our story.
No more Michelob.
It's our story.
I'm not sure if I'm picking up Keith or
No,
not,
boys,
but
no more Michelob.
no more Michelob.
No more Michelob.
All right, what's this?
get out of here!
What's this? You been here for an hour?
No, we've
Did you
been
get
here
kicked out of a
4
party
times
pack?
today. No more Michelob. Hey, fuck, pillow. It was 4 times today. You no more come back.
All right,
Is that the
explain.
year that you were just 21?
That's when he lived in Jackson Heights.
21st birthday?
No, did you? How do you know about that one?
We talked about it earlier.
I might have heard something
Oh.
about that. Do tell.
It's make fun of Dougie Fresh.
It's not fun if I tell it.
I have been calling him the wrong name. Usually it's Dougie
hey.
Fresh. But,
No, it's
you know.
Knob here. It was
I-
Knob through high school, and
Yeah.
so
I didn't bring
He has
that
many
story up.
names
Keith
here in
did.
Plymouth.
Keith is the one that brought that one story up with the Michelob.
All right, go ahead, Brandon. I guess you'll have to explain the Michelob story.
Keith's kind of shy.
well, so is this the 21? Is this when I was 21? You guys weren't? Is this the little beer story?
No, that's a different.
It's a different one.
That's a different party
Yeah,
pack
see, I'm
story.
No, Party
How
Pack.
many
Oh, yeah,
party
yeah.
pack stories
Okay.
you guys have?
Yeah, 20 years later, I thought
Exactly.
it was Party
We got
Pack, but I guess
Wow.
it's
We
Malays.
got lots. We got lots.
Maybe we should run into town and go to the party
got
pack
lots.
right now.
Yeah.
No,
My
she-
buddy
she-
Tom Kane owned the Party Pack. His parents owned it.
So his
His parents.
Little
His-
Channel Z. Any-
Well, you got to talk in the mic or
Yeah,
the
dude.
people can't hear.
Can't hear you.
It's okay.
But anyway,
But anyway, yeah.
so Tom Kane's parents owned the Party Pack.
Yep.
And we went down to the Party Pack 3 or 4 times that day. And on the 4th time,
at least
yeah.
We were thirsty.
And on the
we
4th
were
time,
thirsty.
we were drinking a lot of Michelob back
Mrs.
then.
Kane said, "No more Michelob. You boys get out." And we said, "What are you talking about?" And it was Brendan, Mike, and myself. And we said, "We're just trying to buy a beer." She goes, "No more Michelob."
Was she out of Michelob or just wouldn't sell you
No,
any more
She had
Michelob?
plenty of Michelob, but her take was that we drink enough. 'Cause this was
Oh.
our 3rd or 4th time that day. So we continued to go back. And,
We were
and
thirsty.
the joke is,
we were thirsty.
no more Michelob. You boys get out.
You boys get out of here!
And that's what she told us.
She said she was done. She said she didn't give a shit. We were of age, but she was not
Yeah.
selling us
She
more
was
beer.
done serving us
Yeah.
beer for the day.
Wow.
No more Michelob.
Was there another liquor store you could go to?
No, we
Yeah,
did.
but it wasn't as
That's
much
where
fun
he bought
going,
the
not
7
going
ounce
back there.
beers, thinking he was a big shot. And
I was really proud. I thought I got the deal of the century. I was like, holy
Yeah.
shit! I got a 12 pack of beers for like
deal.
$6.
I got the best deal that you've ever seen. What are you talking about? Look at this. He said, I got all this beer for like $17. Happy.
I figured the
You got
first
4
beer-
beers for
Roach pulled one out.
$17.
He goes,
I go,
he goes,
what's
dude,
this?"
what is this? He goes,
Just tiny beers?
he said, it's a 7 ounce beer. And Brendan goes, fuck.
I didn't know they made 7
That's
ounce
all I
beers.
said. And we were going to South Bend, right? So we're driving up to South Bend in my old truck.
Is that what you?
Yeah. And we're driving. And here's
Motherfuckers.
my buddy. I'm with my two best friends, right? From high school.
Motherfuckers.
And we're Roach is in the passenger seat because he's a little guy. Little guys always sit in the middle.
They get the hump.
Yeah, they get the booster. So we go up, and we're stopped at an intersection.
Right there on 31 and
Next
6.
thing you see, Brendan's tying his shoes. I said, Brendan, what are you doing? He goes, tying my shoes. And I look over, and my hand's like this, as my arms around Troy. No worries. Radio's blasting, people looking. And Brendan's down there giggling. And I finally look at Mike, I said, you son. And we're both trying to pull him up.
I go, you motherfucker. I started hitting him,
Yeah. And he's holding his ankles, laughing like a little kid. Oh, this is the best. Yeah. Because it looks like me and Mike are two
People
guys
start honking
having a
and
good time
shit.
in the middle of the intersection. Radio blasting, heads bopping. And there, all of a sudden, Brendan disappears. The fuck?
It wasn't acceptable back then either, so
No.
they made it that much better. That you know.
No, you were judged.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It was
We were going
great.
to the movies. You remember that?
Yeah.
I don't know if we're going to movies. We went somewhere.
We went to the mall, the movies, some
No,
dumb
we-
shit.
Don
we-
Pablo's
We went to
somewhere.
get fucked up somewhere. We don't
No,
know.
last time we done something stupid is when you drove.
No, when you drove, we came back from Top Brewers.
Please.
You said we're never back in 30 minutes. You ran every fucking red light they could have in his little car. Remember that night?
No,
You remember that
No,
night?
no, probably not.
didn't happen.
Do you remember that night? We'll make it back in 30 minutes.
No, I do
he
remember you
says.
saying
He says. I go, dude, we're gonna hit lights. He goes, nope, don't worry about it. Just sit
We
back
need to
and
change his
relax.
Remember trying to steal a horse on was that King Road?
Oh, we got this son, bitch.
Huh?
We got it.
No, we did not.
Oh, we got-
hold
we-
on, hold
broke-
on.
We
Broke
got the
my
dog.
shoulder
We
trying
got
to-
the dog in your apartment.
Hold
I
on.
remember.
You stole a horse.
No, we got the dog.
No,
to
I
put in
tried
your
to.
apartment.
I thought it was like a.
A big
I
dog.
thought I could steal it, but it was solid concrete.
Oh, I was thinking about.
Oh,
I was
okay.
thinking about
that
when-
one. That
when,
was you and I and Will.
When
Will
we went
Gadd.
to Mishawaka, we brought you back a dog.
Oh yeah. No, that was a different story. No, the horse on King Road,
Yeah, I
the
remember that.
statue.
Oh, that
We got shot at.
Yeah, we did.
What?
Yes,
Yeah.
we did. Yes,
Yeah.
Yes,
So
we did.
Roach Parks, there's this horse. It's out in the.
There's not an open warrant for this, is there?
It's. I mean, it's been.
kinda like that
It's
deer
statute's
at
way
Roach Pit.
overdone. So
Oh,
I
yeah.
can,
with the baseball
you know what? You know what I'm talking about? The horse on
Yeah.
King Road.
Yeah.
There's that's on the corner. That they have that horse out in
Was
the middle
that
of the
like
yard.
Reese? Was
Huh?
the last name Reese?
I think so.
We
Yeah.
don't- we don't know.
They have
We
that
were just
horse
trying to
in
get
their
the
yard.
horse.
I got him on speed dial. I'll call him and ask him
No,
about
please.
that.
Oh no.
Yeah, they'll remember they shot at us. So Roach Park's down the road. Me and Russ like we're gonna get this horse tonight. So Roach Park's about a mile down the road, and me and Rusty go flying. I'm running. Rusty, God love him, is a bigger boy, and so he can't keep up with me, which was and the benefit to his part at the beginning because I hit this. I'm like I'm just gonna go grab this thing and grab it and run back to the car. I hit this thing full force, and it was a solid piece of concrete, and just I just
Slammed
snapped. I
into
mean,
it?
it immediately had like dislocated my shoulder, and I'm like, and I'm like holy fuck!
all I
And
heard
as
is,
soon as I hit this thing, they must.
Roach, come get us. Come get us.
Someone came out the front door, and it was they're the yards. It's a big yard, but they came out the front door, and I'm like, holy shit! And I got a shotgun, and they start firing. Me and Rusty.
Oh my God.
I'm flying back the other way, and he's in the car laughing, and we're like, yelling at him to fucking drive and pick us up, and he's just laughing his ass off, and we're getting shot at. He's got music on, doesn't know what the hell's going on. Rusty is like 100 yards
Was he
behind me.
listening to ABBA?
No, I don't.
I think I was listening
It's
to
probably like probably some ministry or something. I don't know.
no, something like that, or Jethro Tull or something.
Yeah. Holy shit.
Wow.
Yeah, it was a good night. So I didn't get the horse, and
Oh, that was pretty funny.
Rusty
Rusty
was
funny.
shitting his pants.
that
Rusty
was
was scared
pretty
shitless.
funny.
He was so pissed off. We get in the car, and Rusty was about ready to kill him. He's like, and I'm laughing at that point, but Rusty was gonna kill Roach because he just sat there laughing, and he was dying. That was a good night.
Wow. That's disturbing.
Not for me, for them. It was all right.
Well, yeah. Hey. Brennan. After that story, now we need a beer.
Yeah,
what do
we
you got
open
over
it.
there, man? We're still doing our beer show. We do our beers. We're still gonna do some more beers.
This is Brewmaster Jack.
Brewmaster Jack.
It's let's see, Principia. This is a Belgian-style quadruple ale.
All right, nice. I like
And,
the quad.
Yeah, it's yeah. I know it had big reviews. I don't know if you remember when you ordered this one, right?
Yeah.
From
I've got that one
Tabor,
too.
the
Yep.
Tabor app, and 11.5%.
Oh,
It's a quad, so it's gonna be
It'll be a little sweet. It's
a
gonna be
little bit sweet, but it's not like a stout sweet. It's-
Right, I hope it's
quads
not too
are the
chewy.
quad ales are always a little bit different, but
Yeah, I'm hoping it's not too chewy on that. So he'll pass that around. Troy, while he's working on that, you got any story? You got any Brendan stories?
how about a Troy story?
Or how about a Troy story?
Oh, there's tons of those.
Troy was nice and clean.
I'm gonna go with
Troy
no.
was the cleanest person ever.
Lying sack
Hey.
of shit.
Your
Yeah.
wife is sitting right next
Your
to
wife
you.
is rolling her eyes.
Yeah, because these guys weren't with me when I did my
Oh,
shit.
okay. Oh, okay. I gotcha.
Oh, I got one.
Oh, the first night me and Brendan went to jail.
Oh, I got one.
What do you have,
yeah.
Roach?
Hold on. There we go. Hold
Lay it
on.
I
out
got
there.
one.
Let's
I
hear
got
it.
one.
Hold on. Troy's
Yeah.
got one. Troy's got
He's
one.
got one. He's got
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It could be a recent one. You know, it could be.
Yeah, it was a few years ago.
A few years ago.
2 or 8.
Yeah, 2 or 8. Roach and I went down to the old Swan Lake, and a friend of ours, what was his name, Roach?
Oh, Kseniak?
Yeah.
Jason? Kseniak?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, we're naming names.
Oh, yeah.
No last names
That
in this
guy.
show.
It don't matter now. Because we got in a golf cart when we left.
It's
They're re-
Sally. His name is Sally.
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 Sally. Sally. Yeah, we got in the old golf cart and took a few trips around the parking lot when they were redoing Swan Lake, and I decided we're gonna take it home.
Oh shit! What?
Oh yeah.
When did this happen?
Yesterday.
Maybe 5, 6 years ago.
1984.
All I know is Roach was following us home.
Who was
You're
driving
driving
this
behind
golf
him?
cart?
You were in the golf cart.
I was
Your
no.
husband. Your husband.
I was driving,
Cool.
the
Your
golf cart.
husband, The golf
Oh,
cart.
I was
I
driving.
was driving
Oh, yeah.
the vehicle.
and I got down here to that lat right there.
Oh,
At,
the vehicle when he needed one phone call or he was going to jail.
no,
Oh no,
He
different.
called
That's a different one.
everybody he
No.
That's a different story.
no, the last toll there on Plum Port Trail, and I said, I'm dumping this. He says, no, you ain't. Oh, it was going. I said, yeah, I am. It was full bore. I let it go.
Jumped out of it.
I jumped out, and it was going down the hill. He was in it. I was standing in the road. Road stopped behind us. Picked me up. And he goes,
Yikes!
what about Sally? I go, well, he went that way. That was one from Roach.
All right, that's a good one. That's a good one. That's a good one. Stealing the golf cart and just letting it go. Brandon, what are you doing?
Thanks for not bringing that home.
They're taking photos. I think someone likes it over there.
Oh, really?
Uh-oh.
All right. What you got? So this is our Belgian quad, right?
Very
Yes,
Yeah.
I think it's
11 and a
absolutely-
half. Is it Principia one, or is that the?
Yes, I think it's delicious.
It's very good.
I know Mickey made a
That's
face.
11 and a half.
Odin says it's good.
well, you
like
like yeah.
He's excited about
really
this
good.
one.
Is this what I
Oh.
got? Hey, this what I just got?
Yeah.
Yes, I think it's
Wow.
damn good.
Oh,
Very good.
that's
For
very
an
good.
11,
Very
that's,
smooth.
that's 11 and a half.
11 and a half.
Too.
There's
That's
no.
very smooth.
It
Smells good.
smells delicious. Tastes delicious. There's kind of raisiny and
Yeah, there's no aftertaste.
no,
No.
and it's not.
Very
It's
good.
not. There's no stickiness
Wow.
to it.
There's no sweetness.
Wow,
there's not-
that-
it's not
that's
chewy at all.
really,
this
really
would
good.
this would
Wow.
sneak up on you and screw you up.
Wow, that's really good.
Because 11.5%, that does not taste like an 11.5
No,
percenter.
not at all.
This one would. This one would catch up to you.
Yeah.
And I could
That's
drink
pretty
a
good.
couple of these
That's pretty good.
without realizing it.
Yeah,
and
you
then
could
be
easily
done.
slam some of these and not. Yeah, not.
Wow,
know it.
that is awesome.
That is good.
Where's that out of? What's the brewery on that one? Did we check?
Yeah,
on-
what's the maker?
the
Brewery?
Brewmaster Jack? Yeah, I think that's Brewmaster
It's
Jack.
a Brewmaster Jack, but I don't know where it's from.
That's real good.
Man, no contact. No. Oh, there we go. Troy will get his readers out.
Yeah, that is really good. There's no aftertaste. It's gone.
The raisiny,
It's clean.
it's clean. There's no stickiness, no chewiness.
That's
delicious.
really good. That's probably the best one tonight.
Yeah, I could-
Yeah, definitely. I'm going good with that one.
Well, it says.
It's,
You know what's neat? That's
no,
also
Brewmaster.
It says that's a 2011, man.
Williamsburg, Maine.
no.
Or is that just the brewery was established in
Yeah,
2011?
I think it says
Okay.
Brewmaster Jack 2011. That's
Okay.
not the year of the quad.
Williamsburg, Williamsburg, Maine. Is it MA? Is that Maine or Massachusetts?
Massachusetts.
Mass, yeah.
That's
Oh,
Mass.
I'm sorry.
Oh, no,
I
I always
Maine's
forget too.
ME.
You need better glasses.
No, MA
Maybe check
is.
those readers, Troy.
We're a teacher.
You're gonna learn tonight.
Geography.
Dick.
Geography. He failed geography.
No, I didn't.
That's the first one I think we've had from up in New England way in a while.
Very good, though.
In a while, yeah.
And from our shipments at least that we get from Taver, and the stuff we buy. Usually we get a lot of West Coast stuff.
yeah.
A lot of West Coast.
Licking hole.
Yeah. Well, that's
Licking hole.
that's Virginia. Yeah, that was the Gooch Land.
What do you guys keep bringing up? Licking hole.
It was a really good
How
brewery.
can you not smile when you say that?
Exactly.
Licking hole.
Licking Hole Creek Brewing from
He likes licking holes.
That makes my heart warm.
from
Just saying
Goochland,
that.
Virginia. And their mug club is like called the Beaver Mug Club or something.
Hey, Troy,
I shit you not.
Are you licking hole tonight or what, Troy?
And as Donnie Baker said, they coach the Cooters.
You got to get deep up in that Goochland.
It just turned
Good
sour.
call there, Brandon. Good call on that one.
Nom nom nom
I'm
nom
not
nom.
sure if I have. I'm not sure if I have this one. I might have a different Principia one at the house.
Oh, you
I don't
do?
think I have that one. I don't think I have that one.
I have another one of those.
Oh, that's pretty awesome, dude.
Yeah.
You have to. Yeah,
Yeah, it's
you
delicious.
got to go on your Taver app when they offer it up again, or if you're out in Massachusetts, you got to stop by that place.
Absolutely.
That's pretty awesome.
Worth the road trip.
Yes, worth a road trip. All right, tell you what, let's take a break. We'll come back. Word from our sponsor, and maybe a little bit of music, and more stories, and maybe one or two more beers.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Sounds good.
You're listening to the Blind Pig Confessions. If you're a craft beer guy who can't get it nearby, do yourself a favor and log on to Taver.
I'm Busey.
This is Chili from
Dos
Dos Ringos.
Ringos.
You're listening to Blind Pig Confession.
Woo!
Hey, this is Jim Boris from the Backstep Brewing Company in beautiful downtown Crawfordsville, and you are listening to Blind Pig Confessions.
Bring it back.
Create something.
I
All
know.
I have to do
Bring
is
it
go
on back.
create it.
Still hanging out at the Taco
Jesus
Shack.
Christ.
It's a old school.
Old school
story night.
P-Town story night.
Yep, old school P-Town
What are you
story
looking
night.
at me for? What are
What?
you looking at me for?
Old, because it said old.
I'm not old.
Yeah,
You
you
old, got
fuckers
that.
are
You
real
got that old
aren't
ass
you?
jersey on.
What old ass jersey?
Old ass Cowboys jersey.
Don't be a hater.
Why?
I got.
You're wearing
I got my
Cowboys.
Charlie
have to
Batch
hate.
jersey on. Roach has got his Witten jersey on.
Exactly.
It's still
Exactly.
Cowboys. It sucks. Why you gotta wear that around here?
Sucks who? What? What? When?
Cowboys suck.
What?
They're gonna lose. You know it. You know they're gonna lose.
Oh,
I mean,
oh,
you need them to lose so you can win your $50.
Oh yeah. And they can fire their head coach.
Okay, there you go. Well, that'll
That's
work
not
too.
gonna happen.
I think
I-
I'll hang on to him for one
You know
more
what?
year.
If they don't fire the head coach right now, I'll be Detroit Lions fans next year. I will root for the Lions next year. If they don't fire that.
There you
little
go. There's a
fat
bet.
son of a bitch.
All right, Brian. All right.
It's always next year. All right.
All right. There you go.
I'll go to the dark side.
They might get 500 next year. So you
Who?
be Detroit.
When?
They're gonna get 500 next year.
Who?
They'll be
500 losses.
Who?
You can't do that in a year, dummy.
No.
If somebody could, it would be Detroit, but they can't do it.
Who are they gonna beat? Fuck.
No, it would definitely be the Finns.
Yeah, that's true.
there you go.
No, the Dolphins had a good year. They just
Yeah, they
need a little.
It's not about the Finns. We're talking about the Lions.
I know.
The
Yeah.
birds
Hey, we can beat
sprout.
Green Bay now. That's all we need. We just beat them twice a year, and they think that's a Super Bowl. Did you see the idiot fans just freaking out? They beat the Green Bay again. It's like, okay, you're not going anywhere. You're not going to playoffs, but it was like the Super Bowl, and it's like, okay, yay, we beat Green Bay again. Green Bay
Yay.
sucks.
Woohoo!
Yeah.
That's the way it's been for years for them.
Yeah. Anyway.
Let's Let's
Go
pay.
ahead.
Let's pay.
Hey,
let's
so
pay Stafford
let's get back to
100 million, whatever they want
Stafford.
for do
Fuck
what?
him.
To do
Oh,
what?
God.
To do what?
Yeah,
I
exactly.
don't know.
Nothing.
Yeah.
He-
I'll
he
take
had-
Andrew Luck any day of the week.
He hasn't
All
done
right.
anything, and you know that's just the way it is nowadays.
So
Yeah,
They're getting
Ebron
paid-
sucked, so he
they-
went
they
to the
get
Colts,
paid.
and Ebron, look at, he's the best tight end in the league.
Well, not really. No.
So Brandon, we still had all the
Travis
heard all
Kelce.
these.
Hey, Travis Kelsey's the best tight end in the
Oh,
league.
good grief!
So I
You
still
know,
had
it'd be
all
a
these
real good
stories,
bet.
man.
The best bet would be if we make a bet.
Oh,
If somebody loses,
we got an audience.
that Roach has another kid.
Oh yeah,
Kimmy,
it's gonna happen
Kimmy.
tonight.
I will
Let's
bitch-
go on vacation.
I will bitch slap your ass.
So,
Roach
Kimmy's
is,
Kimmy's
Roach
gonna
is
get
trying to
pregnant
work
tonight,
on a
right?
soccer team.
The fuck?
What'd you say, Brandon?
Kimmy's gonna get pregnant tonight.
Is
No,
it? Is that, well, I heard that every time you come into town.
It seems
Oh,
like
wait.
it.
It seems like it.
A lie you tell yourself.
Somebody's getting pregnant tonight. God damn it!
Roach number 4.
Dude, I
Yeah.
will punch you in your good eye. I will punch you in your good eye.
Thanks, Kimmy, for taking one for the team.
Sorry.
Oh, Kimmy's going to take one for the team tonight.
But Troy can't get it up, so we know it's not gonna be Paula.
Oh,
Horse
damn.
shit. I got an air compressor. I can get it up all night long.
Hey, have
He
you,
had
Air
that.
compressor shot back. I'm good.
have you seen my young slid kid?
Oh, yeah.
He don't look beaner. He don't look beaner.
Who doesn't? What? Hey,
He-
I'm not.
he's-
This
he's-
isn't. This isn't
he's
that kind of
white.
show. We're not
He's
out here to.
white. He's white. So it's either Troy or Keith. That's all I'm saying.
Who's white?
I hear you.
The youngest one.
Good grief!
All right, who's got another Brennan story? Come on, who's got another Dougie Fresh story? Come on,
Fresh.
Well,
give me something.
you dial your phone and we could probably get you on.
There's a phone line for Brennan stories.
Oh,
In
I would bet there
P-Town?
would be.
They have a recording of all the Brennan stories in P-Town.
No, that'd probably be a call to
Yeah,
to
you don't want
Oregon.
that call because it'd have to. It'd be like an hour and a half.
Hold on, what's the Oregon story? What?
Scary.
What did you do in Oregon?
He didn't do nothing in Oregon. That's where my brother
One of
lives.
your-
But there's stories
Yeah.
in Oregon.
Yeah. Stories in Oregon from
Yeah.
Plymouth, Indiana.
Yeah.
Brandon's got a lot. Yeah.
Yeah, he went
Troy's
to,
brother. I mean,
he went to school with my brother.
Yeah.
Oh, did he? Okay.
We did a lot of hanging out. Troy hated my guts for a few years.
Troy,
Troy still hates
Because he
your
hated
guts.
Brandon and all his friends.
Oh,
so
I
Troy
hated,
hated me.
oh
and-
yeah, I
He hated
hated
all
all
our guts.
And,
hated
I want to
everything.
know, were you there when they hung Brandon up and tied him to a tree when he was naked?
I was. I was.
No.
I
Roach
was. I
Way to
was.
go, Roach.
Hey.
Wait,
How did you miss
hold
out
on, hold
on
on,
that?
hold on, hold
I
on. You,
was,
you were tied to a tree? What?
No.
No, Brandon.
no.
No,
Troy's
Brandon.
brother,
Not
Brandon,
Now, my
not
brother.
Brendan.
Now, we can't.
Okay.
We can't start this story because it's not fair. Because my brother.
That's true. Yeah, we should.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All
Defend
right.
himself.
All right.
Yeah.
I thought somebody hung up Brandon upside
No,
down
Brandon.
or something.
Moving
Okay.
on.
Well, damn,
Moving
that's
on.
That's no fun no more then.
I smell a little weed. I smell it.
Smells like my dog.
Yeah, one time in college.
No, I love
one
Brandon.
time
You know,
at
yeah,
band camp?
there's a lot of stories in Oregon that'll never get out because Brandon doesn't come around. I haven't seen Brandon in years, man.
So did you live out in Oregon for a while?
No, his brother
Oh, his
moved
brother.
to Oregon,
Oh,
but
okay, gotcha.
but me and Brandon hung out for
Okay.
a number of years.
I'm getting it now.
and,
Sorry, I've been
I
drinking.
mean, yeah.
I
So,
got you. Okay, I
yeah.
got you.
And
now.
you know,
He was
and
a-
they were
he
young
was-
and stupid, so he's got a lot of good stories.
Yeah, he was.
They
a
were.
dou-
They
he
were
was a
both.
douchebag.
They were
Yeah.
both in the Navy. They were both seamen.
Semen.
They love it.
Semen.
They shared each other's semen.
Semen.
Brendan is an anchor clanker.
But you know what? Either way, God bless them both. They,
Oh, of course.
They
Right? They
served.
served,
and I appreciate it.
oh, we always honor that.
Oh, we do.
Can somebody say semen again?
Seaman.
Seamen.
You don't really have to ask anybody to say that again, but
Okay.
Oh,
because
my
they'll
wife-
say it regardless. You don't actually have to ask.
We're very proud of that.
My
I used to
wife,
swim with seamen.
Yes.
Paula just likes to
Clean the poop deck.
semen.
She just likes.
I never did that. I didn't have
She
to,
likes
I never,
semen.
I never
She-
swabbed the deck.
You never had to swab the poop
No,
deck?
no.
She likes semen.
We didn't have a poop deck in the submarine.
Paula likes poop decks. Ask her.
Okay, back to the Brandon story.
Tides of
Oh,
turn.
real cute.
Selling you down the river. I
So
tell you what.
let's do a sample
gonna
of
pass around a beer.
Drake's and yeah.
Ooh, that looks like syrup coming out
this
of
one's
there.
gonna be a little bit. This one's probably gonna be a bit sweet.
Looks a little
A
thick.
little. Looks a little thick.
Yeah, it does.
Syrupy.
I hear that a lot.
I never hear that too often. Paula, do you like craft beer?
Well, you know.
She's
Kinda.
We're gonna learn.
Starting to.
She does.
I'm
she does
still
now.
in training.
She does now.
I'm still in training.
What do you usually drink?
A little bit of everything. Actually,
Water.
I drink a lot of water. Someone
Semen.
has I like the semen.
Water sucks.
Well,
it really,
excuse me,
really
what?
sucks. Water
All right.
Oh,
sucks.
damn.
It really, really
We'll
sucks.
be right back. There's gonna be a pause. We're gonna be right back.
We have to break for a commercial. For
No, you
Troy
guys
and Paula.
keep going. I'll be back.
Gatorade.
So yeah, this smells. I mean, Brandon, you get some. This smells
What'd you do,
syrupy. Hand me
fart?
that bottle there. Thank you.
Smells like molasses.
Oh yeah, it does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Smells
So this
like
is from Drake's Brewing Company in San Leandro. This is California. This is the Draconic Imperial Stout, aged in a whiskey barrel, and it has all of that in it. Oh my goodness.
Holy cow.
But it's really good.
It's very good. It's like brown sugar, molasses, raisins, plums.
The nose on that is straight up whiskey
But
barrel.
it's sweet.
Yeah, it is.
This would be great in my coffee before work.
Yeah.
It'd make me happy.
That's chewy. That's
You know what?
chewy stuff.
It actually,
It's
it is
chewy.
good.
But
It's actually not as bad as some of the other Imperials though that I've had. With the barrel.
I don't think it's bad at all. I think it's very good, but it's real heavy brown sugar, molasses.
Oh,
and
definitely.
raisins
Just all over the place. Not as not as. After the first sip and a couple sips later, it's not as sweet
It's
as
sweet,
you think.
but it should
But
be,
not
but-
as not for an 11.5.
No.
I mean, it's really not bad at all. Yeah, I'm getting. I'm
it.
getting the raisin. I'm getting the just all the molasses in that one. And
Oh, yeah.
I'd like to know which whiskey barrels. I wish they'd start putting that on the bottle more. Where'd you get the
Where-
whiskey barrel from?
yeah.
Whose whiskey barrel is it? Because that makes a big difference. Because
Yeah.
we get a lot of breweries who will pick one whiskey from here, another whiskey barrel, and it puts a whole different spin on everything.
Well,
They
yeah.
really need to start doing that more. I'm surprised they don't, because you'd think they'd want to do that tie-in with the whiskey company as well, and give both of them some exposure.
Yeah, I'm always surprised why they don't, because you would think that obviously if they're giving you the barrels, would want you to have their name on them.
Right, exactly. That's what I'm saying. It's a little odd, but for what we do, you rarely ever see which brand of whiskey they put it in.
There's a lot of places that just buy barrels though, so I mean they're not working in collaboration with somebody, but there are places that are working in collab with somebody who are getting their whiskey
Yes.
barrels. You would think they would want the name on them.
You would think, definitely. But even if you're just buying the whiskey barrel, you'd think you'd still want
At
to say
least give them
something about
some-
it.
Yeah.
I don't think the whiskey companies usually, unless it's a really shitty beer and the whiskey company doesn't want to be associated with that, because they're just selling their barrels.
Could
who knows?
be. Who knows? Sure, you like dark beer?
Is it a little too sweet for you?
I
or-
like this. It's.
Too sweet?
I don't. I didn't think there's no sweetness in it.
Really? Okay.
I taste the whiskey.
Okay.
That's what I taste.
Well, that's fine. Yeah, that's what we like to hear. We want to hear from people who we've been doing this a long time, so we
Roach?
pick out different things.
Let me taste it again.
Roach has got.
He has a pensive look on his face.
He's got the Lemmy microphone going on here with the.
I enjoy it.
He enjoyed
Only
it.
the girls got that on the. Holy shit, that's awful. For fuck's sake.
No, it's good. I know.
Try it, Paula?
It's
What
good.
do you
It's
think?
sweet, but it's good.
Yeah,
I think it's really good. But
It's
just-
sweet, but I like the whiskey taste.
Yeah.
Of it, but
Yeah.
Well, I don't know if I taste so much whiskey in it, but it's okay.
Getting the raisins and the molasses
yeah,
and brown
right,
sugar.
right.
And
Paula, your
I
cup of
think
tea or not?
I don't think I drink it. I think this would be great with coffee. in the morning.
Mix it in your coffee?
On the way to work.
I've actually never thought about mixing something like that in
real
my
cute.
coffee.
Now she's gonna be drunk on her way
Have you
to
noticed
work.
Paula said that with like everything we've drank tonight? That would be great in my coffee in the morning.
She has.
Anything to make the day go better.
Yes.
Yeah, I can see it now. Her and,
I would be so happy.
Her and Mickey will be at the coffee shop, starting their own new coffee shop. So everybody's gonna be drunk at work.
I think that's a
All
great
right.
idea, Mickey.
I'm in. Let's do it.
Pre-gaming before work. I'm in.
Of course.
Yeah.
I always.
Nothing's getting
Eventually,
done.
eventually be no coffee. It's just the.
Yeah,
it's
we're
just the
we're
whiskey
like
and beer.
we're like a block away from each other during the day, so I think
Yeah.
we could make it work.
Just meet up for lunch, meet up for breakfast, meet up for lunch.
Breakfast first, pre-game, then
Yeah,
lunch.
then it'll just turn in.
Yeah, keep it
oh,
going.
look, we got our own coffee shop. Whoopee!
With beer
Well, yeah.
and liquor and everything else that you can
I
put
think
into
we
coffee.
need one of those in town.
Coffee with liquor and beer?
I
Absolutely.
think so.
Well,
I
there
just
you
like
go.
the liquor part.
Of course you do.
Yeah.
So can you think of any?
Him, you don't care.
I don't care.
No, I just found just figured out a good name for a beer, man. Liquor in the beer.
Choice
Copyright Blind Pig Confessions
choice
2019.
or choice case, lick him in the rear.
Well,
Why does it always come back to that licking thing?
I was doing a word play on that one. Yes.
Very
Hey,
nice.
it could have been
We're
licking
gonna go back
hole.
to the licking thing, then it
Could
always
have been
comes
licking
back
hole.
And then it goes back to
the
that.
peanut butter.
Yes. Well, it was a really good beer.
No, this is. I like this. I really did like this.
I think it's delicious.
It definitely is.
Oh, my
All
daughter's
right,
just-
who's got another Brendan story? Or you got a story, Brendan?
Well, I got stories, but
Yeah.
if no one else brings them up, I'm not going to bring them up.
No, you are.
So,
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Huh?
We'll agree, disagree. Go ahead. Bring it up.
okay, Dave Mason. No, can you think of any just some craft beers that
Go ahead.
the
there,
one that you just
Stormtrooper.
can't? I mean, any craft beer absolute failures that, holy fuck, this sucks.
Craft beer that just sucks.
I mean, or any beer that just you had. And it's
What
like,
is the
holy
one,
shit.
yeah,
No,
you're like-
Zima doesn't count.
Any beer. Any
But
beer.
it's just something like, holy crap, this is the worst thing I've ever had.
12 barrel
Mirror Light.
12 barrel.
raspberry sour.
Mirror
That was
Light.
awful.
Tonight that gozy
12
thing,
barrel.
whatever
Goza?
you guys had.
You
Mir-
completely
mir-
turned
mir-
off by the Goza?
Mirror Light.
See,
Zima.
now I like that one.
You got one in every group.
I know. Darn it.
I liked it too. But I like the sours and the lambics, so
I
you know
like
that's
the tartness in it.
yes, and it tends to be
Hey. Bud Ice.
yeah.
Bud Ice sucked ass.
Bud Ice. There was a Bud Ice.
No, that was the
No, just
worst.
anytime.
That was
just,
just the
just,
Any type of beer you said.
just some beer or not doesn't have to be crap. Just something that just turns you off completely. Like what a horrible fucking drink.
Honey.
How would they fucking sell this shit?
Budweiser.
Bud Ice when it came
Yes,
out.
anything from Budweiser.
Yeah.
Bud Ice when it came out.
Oh, gross.
That was horrible.
Did you say-
That's like
Keith and
Bud
I got a
licking
case
right
of that.
there.
That was the
Pat,
worst
did
thing
you
we
say
ever
Honey
did.
Brown?
Yeah.
Yeah. Isn't that just
Honey Brown?
Whatever.
I don't even remember that one.
It's like something they just wrung out of a fucking mop.
Oh, it
and
was
just slop.
so
Yeah.
awful.
Yeah.
I remember that one just from growing up, and it's still sold. I don't know
Awful shit.
how it's still sold.
Yeah.
It's still in liquor stores.
Yeah.
I don't get it at all. Some of these beers have been around for decades, and they should have died horrible deaths long ago, and yet they're still here.
At the one time
Bud.
we had Keith Brownlow get us some Bud Ice because we thought it'd be great. No.
I don't remember Bud
that was
Ice.
horrible.
I don't remember Bud Ice at all.
Bud
Wait,
Ice was horrible.
God, yeah.
That was disgusting.
Brendan's favorite beer was Zima.
He loves Zima. We know
it's
that.
not a beer, malt liquor.
malt
You know,
liquor.
he said any drink. He
Any
said
drink.
any.
He did say any drink, but we could go into a whole bunch of those, especially you go liquor side of things. It's
That,
you know,
that wasn't liquor. I
the
don't know
Kraken.
what
The
that was.
Kraken is a horrible liquor. You know, if you're gonna start getting into actual, spirits
God.
and all that, there's been plenty of bad ones.
I remember Bud Ice,
That's
30-pack, $9.99.
holy shit!
Kroger's.
What the fuck?
6 of them a weekend.
And there's a reason why.
Yeah, well, and growing up, you drink
'Cause
that
I'm
shit
old.
because that's all you can get, and you're trying to maximize your, the dollars you got. I drank
it's
Natty.
cool.
I drank Natty Ice and Keystone and
We
fucking.
did, but it's cool now because doing the show more and more, you see younger people who you talk about their first beers. we all drink fucking Bud Light and Natty Light and all that bullshit. But
People
now
walk-
people, some of the kids in college have never had any
No,
of that stuff.
they've grown up with Sun King
They had,
and
they
fucking
had craft
Bells.
beers, their first beers, like, and, it's like, holy shit,
Yeah,
it's kinda cool.
everybody's growing up now with what we consider our craft, and
Yeah.
yeah. It's but there's still a whole lot of shit craft out there.
How many of you guys ever had just beer? I mean,
What do you mean?
Said beer right on.
The black and white beer one.
Black and white.
I bought a case of it in 1987.
Still in his fridge.
Hey, whoa. Hey, get your Strohs out. Hey,
was
Troy, get your Strohs. Get your Strohs.
$3.99.
Where's your Strohs at?
And it was a case cold.
Didn't
It
he
was a
drink that
white
Stroh's?
can.
No, he said he had a couple cans. Where's the other one?
Can't you still get that? Do you still get the
Stroh's from my
there's-
granny's
But
house.
I
There's still
drank.
another.
I drank my Stroh's Roach.
No, that you said you had a couple. Where's the other one?
Can't you still get that black and white generic beer?
I haven't seen that in years. I don't know if you can
Didn't
anymore.
they do
I
that in the
haven't seen-
99 pack or whatever thing? That
I don't
99
know, but
pack,
when
that,
I
like,
bought
foot
it-
long
I
of
haven't
beer.
seen that.
But
stuff.
when I bought it in college, we all popped it, and it went out the window. It was.
Yeah, there's some of it that you're just like, yeah.
You know what's great now is Budweiser, who said they didn't have to worry about craft beer for the last 10 years.
Oh,
Now they have the first they made the fake craft beer, Shock Top and all that crap, and still so they didn't have anything to worry about. Now their sales are down so much that now they have commercials.
Making
those
fun
Bud
of.
Light commercials where they're
Oh,
making
yeah.
fun of craft beer. I'm like, you idiots are trying to make craft beer and you're making fun
Of your
you
own
have
craft beer.
commercials
Yeah.
making fun of the same product you're trying to make. It's like, but there's people that stupid out there who don't understand that there's they have shock tops.
Are you kidding me? I was sold.
There's those geese out there who
Them
still
are
are
the
still
people that
drinking
live
it,
in
yeah.
trailer parks.
I'll never be the same.
Oh yeah.
But that's hilarious. But now they know. I mean, they're and we didn't even think. Even a couple years ago, I thought, well, Budweiser still has nothing to ever worry about, but they do.
They do.
It's going down so fast in
It's-
the last couple years. I mean, it's pretty shocking.
It is. It's amazing how much they've gone down on their sales and everything.
not-
Just because it's not what everybody goes out and buys that night, You still get it's still got a ton of bar.
Oh, they're not going anywhere.
Yeah, no, they're not going anywhere, but they're not making the profit that they used to. They're not making near what they needed to the
It's
volume.
Not just, it's
Well,
not
how
just
many-
Budweiser.
No, Budweiser, all the Miller
Miller Lite.
Coors, it's all of them.
How many
Lord,
trips
of course.
does Lawmaster and Odin make to Coons Lake to the brewery?
Once
To refill.
every
Two.
3 months.
Two
Once every 3 months.
Yeah.
times a
But
week.
that's how much of that is not.
The people are willing to go drive or go
It's
get a
the
growler or
gas
something,
money.
Yep.
or now they're willing to do that rather than I'm just gonna go get a case of Bud Light for the night or something.
Exactly.
And that's hurt. That's gonna hurt them. That's been hurting them.
Well, and they're doing that here. They're in Coons Lake. That's the only brewery, but they're still driving there to get their beer.
Exactly.
Where
Yep.
they could just
Fill a growler.
yeah.
And enjoy
Or-
your
or
beer.
6.
And enjoy your beer for
Yep.
right because you sit and you're actually enjoying the beer rather than just it's just a beverage that you're drinking all night long.
Yep.
You're actually enjoying that beer now.
Yeah, Roach puts us out and buys Yingling, but
Hey, Yingling's still my go-to.
What's wrong with that?
It's all. I'll say Yingling
wrong
is
with
my go-to when I'm just drinking like for the night. I'm not because I can't have a whole bunch of craft beer because I know I'll get too drunk and I need. That's the one I go to. It still is it's still a decent beer.
I think they waited too long.
It's a
I
good
think
beer.
if Yingling would have came across the border 10 years ago, they would be that much bigger now
Oh yeah.
because everybody wanted it for so long.
Right.
They waited too long
And
to
you're
jump
right.
into that craft beer scene.
And you're right.
To at least cross the borders.
Right.
Because and it's good beer. It is good beer. I love Yingling, but I think they waited too long. People were like, "Oh,
I've got 40 other craft beers I can
right.
drink now."
Why would I want Yingling?"
Yeah.
If they would have did it 10 years ago, everybody that would be one of the ones on the table at everybody's house would be Yingling
Yeah.
and Budweiser and Yingling. It would be one of the biggest beers around, I think. If they shouldn't have waited as long as they did.
They still have a good
Because
sale.
it's good beer.
Good.
Coors did the same thing.
Yeah,
That's still fine.
exactly. Yeah, they did. You're right.
They're fine.
Coors did the exact same thing.
Yeah.
With which beer?
You couldn't get Coors here.
What?
You couldn't even get, and when you did get it here, you couldn't get the 5%.
Yeah,
When couldn't you get Coors
you could
anywhere?
Get Coors Light.
Oh, you
no,
could-
you could get
yeah.
Coors Light.
Oh.
It was Coors.
You
could
could get
Coors.
Coors. You couldn't get the banquet beers.
Oh,
or
you couldn't get
Coors.
you couldn't get the banquets and stuff. Okay, yeah, I didn't understand that. Okay, I was like, I'm
And when
pretty
you
sure
when they
Coors
first
been around
started getting
forever.
it, you couldn't get the 5%ers.
Oh, okay. Okay, I gotcha.
Get your shit and get out. Don't let that door hit you.
All the kids just came in and grabbed the beer and left.
Yeah, all the
Yeah.
kids
Yeah.
came in.
See how they are. Always the
Hey,
same
come
thing.
over, come
Youngins.
What do you
Bye-bye.
do with millennials? I mean,
As he walks out with a case of Budweiser.
Thanks for taking our beer, guys.
Yeah, way to go.
if it's Budweiser, it's okay.
Come back. And there goes.
They
a
must
half
have been
a case of
listening to Shirley.
Coors.
Fuck these guys.
Yeah, we're making fun of them.
Fuck those old fuckers.
Hey,
Fuck 'em, we'll go down and
Bye-bye.
hey, she's taking my Diet Coke.
Fuck them,
What are you
we'll
doing?
go down and
What are
take
you
their
doing?
beer. What are they going to do? Beat us up?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, we'll let you be. Yeah.
Well, man, it's been another. I think it's been another pretty good show.
Absolutely.
Yeah, Brendan stories and Troy stories and Roach stories.
I
and
dodged a lot too.
You did. You dodged a lot.
I
That
think
was
that
not
we
fair.
didn't go in deep with the Brendan stories.
So, Brendan always goes deep.
I'm really disappointed in that.
I agree. I was waiting on you guys to
You're
just
there,
throw
but-
some dirt down on him.
Yeah. I only have old work stories.
Can't throw
so.
dirt down on my brother.
Keith,
No, we didn't. No, we stopped that one.
No.
He left with the kids. Roaches
See?
left.
Odin left. He left with the kids.
Oh, don't worry.
Now the only chance is to
He's
call
going to go down
Oregon.
and babysit.
There's other opportunities.
We'll do a phone call to Oregon.
We'll
Yeah.
be nice to the
Oh,
guy.
no.
We'll be nice to the guy.
We'll do a call in. But yeah, another good night. Still just hanging out at the taco shack in P
Hell
Town.
yeah, come on back.
Oh yeah, definitely, man. We'll be back again. We'll do another couple rounds, more beers, and
We'll get some more idiots out here.
yeah, we'll get a whole bunch more of the pigs out here.
Yep.
Gotta get them out of the house.
Roach wants to do one at his place.
Yep.
Sometime,
Oh, there you go.
do
Yeah,
In the
well,
Roach
next-
garage and fucking right.
This will be a P Town Garage
Yep.
series.
Do some, yeah.
I got
It would be
I got a
the
little bar. I
P
got a
Town
little bar.
storytelling series.
P
is what
Town
it is.
storytelling.
Yeah.
There we go. That'll be awesome.
I'll bring all the hoes.
You bring all the hoes.
That no Brennan.
Uh-oh. Woo!
Who would that be?
I don't know. How many girls do you date in this town?
You name it.
Like 2?
Okay.
2, that's all.
That's
Yeah,
it.
He's
in
a
Plymouth?
liar.
Yeah.
He's a liar.
All right, maybe 3.
Keep going.
Oh, now it's up to 3.
Now it's up to
Did anybody
4.
say 4?
I didn't date girls in Plymouth.
No, we
Oh,
didn't say
okay.
date. We didn't say
I
date.
didn't say dating them, I guess.
No, I didn't say date.
Brandon, you
All right,
dirty
maybe 3.
bastard.
Wait, I thought you said you were a good boy.
Yeah, I
He
am.
is. He's an
He's
angel.
over there shaking his head, rolling his eyes.
Dodging.
That's like, yeah, right there.
He's going to
Dodging.
edit all of this out
Oh, yeah.
because he
Yeah.
edits the
That's
show.
gone.
It's okay.
Well, Troy, thanks for letting us hang out. We appreciate it, man. Thanks for all the
Well,
hospitality.
Get on out. Get out.
Yeah,
Get
yeah.
out.
Time to go.
Don't let the door hit you in the ass. But you know what? Come on back. Come back. We love you. Long time.
All right, man. Cheers.
All right, cheers.
Cheers.
I seldom get on jet planes, don't like fast trains on now. City forgets its name sometimes. I can tell that you care. I can feel the true glare of a lady in love somewhere. Do this, go there, and not allowed to touch my head again, and touch my head again. Don't try, honey, or won't try just to touch my head again. Don't try, honey. Won't try just to hold it down again. Hold it down again. 'Cause one more time I don't try just to hold it down again. Hold it down again.